Welcome to day 79. This is a good example of why you need street lights. You know, a rotunda isn't going to cut it when you have a lot of traffic that all is going the same direction and they can't get around the rotunda. They can't get through the circle. So it's me complaining again because it's this idiocy of whoever designed these things thinking it's going to work this way all the time, and it's not. This is the situation you find yourself in. Anyway, we're going through Bolzano. We're leaving the Dolomites. I've had enough. And I've had enough because I'm just showing you both sides of the river here. There's no shoulder to park on. They make it almost impossible to camp or do anything like that. At the same time, they want to charge for parking everywhere you go. And the food is outrageously expensive. It's pretty good because I choose the good places, but still outrageously expensive. So it's just, and there's other places to see and to stay cool that are probably not as expensive. And I think we've done, well, there's probably other great hikes. I mean, there's a lot of great hikes, but we've really run out of the hikes that are going to give us the best views. And yesterday's day 78 Pisbo shows us that. So onward and upward. So we've come to the town of Morano. We're here now, and we're just parked. We had to pay $2.50 for 1 hour. So we only got an hour to see this because I'm not paying it. Again, that's extremely high. Might as well be paying $3 an hour just to park, and I don't think this place is going to be worth it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the parking costs sour my experience on a city. But I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, I want. My fingers are in the way. I was trying to block the light. Sorry. I'm willing to give it a shot to see what this place is like. And I think we're only going to need an hour anyway. So we'll see what happens. So we parked really short, or I mean close, as I should say, to the old town, because this is what I'm more interested in seeing. You know, you get the statue right there on the side of the building, and we're just going to go in and check it out because it's looking good. So check this out. Traditional dress in the area, you can buy it here. If you want your son to look like, you know, the overalls and the thing between them. And then this side over here, that's kind of cool. I'll try and block the reflection. So we have a nice pedestrian area here, and that hill above us goes up to like a lift. I didn't want to go up it because I don't think I'm gonna have a view because the trees up there are gonna block. And you know what? I want to just see the town more. So this is why we're down here, and it continues. So we found the local church, the Gothic church. And it's okay, you know. So we're on the other side of the church, not that far, and you know, got this little nice view here. But what's even better is we have these cakes. Look at that. That's looking really good. And they got a bunch of strudel in here too. I'm not the biggest fan of strudel, but you know, this thing right here looks fantastic. That pink one. So just exploring around, and all of a sudden we're in this medieval labyrinth here with no way out. There's a church to guide us, though. It'll give us the sanctuary and you know, the exit we need. So just having fun here. So we exited the labyrinth near the church, and we found a Ferrari horse here or something. And it's a nice, we got a nice little plaza area here. Once again with the nice hill there in the background. I guess we're gonna go across this bridge and we'll see what's up. So just once again looking at this little from the plaza across the bridge here, and then check out this river. That is rushing. That is flowing. So they've done a good job with the park, and it looks like they're just stuck with this roaring river because people want to get into it and enjoy it, but there's no real place to do it because it's a little dangerous, to be honest. But they've done a great job on the sides here with the park, and you know, it's very tranquil, very peaceful. The temperature is great right now. It's fantastic weather. So I like this city so far. I think it's pretty good. So this is nice. We got these paintings on this building here that are showing the area, and basically they continue all the way down this building. So let me try and steady my camera. So let's just walk and check them out. I'm gonna go as slow as I can. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna walk up to each one and record another one. So the pavilion's got these paintings, and basically people would walk around and get music played and look at them, which is nice. The music doesn't exist anymore. No live bands that would generously play, or maybe even be paid for by the town. But it's still nice to see, and it's still here with a great view right next to the river. So this is a nice configuration of flowers. And you got the doves up there. It's well done. So we finally found a little bit of a beach here, which is nice. I kind of figured they'd have one with all this water, but didn't see it until now. So look at this. Look at this. They got a canal of water that you can walk in and put your feet in. That's awesome. All right, well, this place is really nice. I like it a lot. I can smell the money though. It's super expensive here. I'm too cheap for this. I love this color of that river though. Look at that color. Anyway, it's time to move on. We're gonna keep pushing forward here. All right, so after leaving Morano, we're basically just driving down this road. We're heading west, and it's just in a big valley with a lot of agricultural fields. Whatever they're growing here on the right and the left. Could be grapes, it could be, I don't know, it could be limes. It's a lot of different products. So there's not much more to report. I just wanted to show you what's going on, where we're headed, and when I get to something cool, I'll show you that. So we're going into these mountains here, and we're just near this town, or outside the town, somewhere close to this town called Trefoy. That snowpack up there is quite extensive. I mean, that's a lot of snow. There's a giant river to the left here, left of our screen, but you can't really get out to see it. There's a little bit of a stop right there, but I ain't stopping. So I thought I'd pull over and show you this view, even though we got this dumb fence in our way. But it makes up for it by having these flags, because the last one at the bottom is our flag. And I don't know why the Norwegian flag and Swiss flag are there, or the old British flag. It's definitely distinct. So I'm gonna try and see what's behind this fence. Hold on here. Well, that's just behind the fence. And we got somebody flying a drone, which is pretty cool too. Good idea to send a drone out over to the fence here. I have to do this quick, but I want to show you real fast. Do you see that blue thing right there in the middle? That's a glacier. See that thing right there? That's a glacier. So in case you haven't seen glaciers, now you know what they look like. Check out that river slash waterfall coming down there. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna go back up. Out. Do you see that line going back and forth? Up ahead, that's the road. Wow. I'm just glad there's not a lot of traffic on this. For what there is, there's too much. Like, look at this. It just became one lane for randomly one lane right here. So from here, that's where we're gonna be going, up to the pass and that little refuge up there. I'm not gonna eat there. It's gonna be super expensive. I'm just gonna keep moving along. But I wanted to stop here to show you the nice mountains. And we can see another glacier here, at least maybe even more than one. I'll count it just as one for now. Zoom in to give you an idea what that looks like. All right. And you can kind of see something else back there too. Yeah. So we came down from the pass, and I love this old building right here. It's all just, you know, boarded up. And we're gonna go on that sign. You can kind of see it there in the middle. It says Bormio. That's where we're headed, and we're gonna have some lunch over there. And I like this building. I love this sign right here, this zone military sign. I think it's really cool. Anyway, so, and that road I guess goes to Switzerland because we're right on the border. So on our way down from the pass, I decided to stop right here, and because I was like, oh, let's get on, check out the view, because it looks like it's an incredible view here. And instead, we got the old road, which is kind of interesting. It's still a nice view, but I thought the old road. I always like seeing defunct old roads that are no longer in existence, because there's our current road over there, and then we have this very nice view going down the valley, which is where we're headed for dinner. Even though it's only 3 o'clock, I'm hungry. Well, 3:30, let's put it that way. And a lot of wind here too. Look at that waterfall. My God. Look at the amount of water. Look how fast that water's rushing. That is insane. Look at that. We're on the next turn. That is not just gorgeous, but incredible. So I just had to stop and pull over and see this where we could. Somewhere in there, there it is. Incredible. So they've got these tunnels and these lights because it's only one way, and I just wanted to show you. Okay, this one just went green, so we're gonna try and make it. I think we got it. Isn't this cool? All the little arches on both sides. If you're hearing somebody, it's the two bicyclists behind me. Panini and our sandwich here. It's got, I'm presuming, Philadelphia cream cheese on it. The bresaola, tomato, and lettuce. So I want to show you, I'm eating at this Bar La Torre there. This is where we're at. We're out in the patio. Got the old clock tower here. Very nice. And we have our plaza and our church. And this guy's tuning a piano over here. You may be hearing that right now. And the sandwich that we're having right now that I showed you before is, it's pretty good. I took off the bread because it's just too much bread, but the bread's good. So it's I'm enjoying it, and the weather is fantastic, by the way. So the town here, it's decent size, but there's not a lot to see. It's not exactly architecturally extravagant, but that's okay. It's kind of simple, and it doesn't seem too touristy, which I like. I really don't know too much more about it. It's founded in 1400-ish. And that's about all we know. I usually don't talk about churches, but this one's kind of interesting, and that's why I'm going to talk about it. Check out the red painting on the left. It's Jesus naked with a bunch of carpentry tools, which is fascinating in and of itself. The church goes back to like 1296, and then when they did excavations in 1944, most likely because of World War II, they also found like a headstone, a burial stone, and that dated back to the 5th century BC, so they think there were Celtic tribes in the area. Fascinating. So even though the town really, 1400s when it kind of got going, people were living here way before that. So I think we're going to be leaving this town just because it's not that it's more expensive than Ortiz or Cortina, but I want to see more. I want to keep going, and we're running really short on time, which is fine, but there's not a lot of touristy things to do here, and I kind of saw it all in one breath. So let's keep moving on. So from this view to this little fountain straight ahead to this little house right here, for some reason, with a random number, to this little passageway. Hold on, get around the fence. Let's see where it goes. Strada Privata, so private street here. Medievalist. Stonework's beautiful. Yeah. Just back up and around and back to where we parked our car. So we've entered the town of, and it's not Livorno, it's Livigno, something like that. And I'll write it down below. This is where we're going to sleep tonight. I hope you've enjoyed what we've seen today. You know, because we've basically covered 2 different towns. Morano was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So far, this town, though, is small. But apparently the pedestrian area is a mile long, and we're going to see that first thing tomorrow on day 80. At least that's the plan. You never know what plans change. Might have trouble finding a place to sleep tonight, too. So I might not even be here when we start day 80. We'll see. Look at this building. Isn't that gorgeous? The stone there. Look at that. The stone and the wood. Love it. These guys are doing the hay. Sorry, I was a little too fast. So I'm going to cut it here for day 79, I think, because the sun's going down pretty soon. And I'll catch you on day 80.